Welcome everyone to Side Draft, and welcome to another review of iRacing.
iRacing, yes.
And today this video is sponsored by Randy's Barbecue. So if you're in the Statesville or Troutman area, yes, they're still open during this troubled times, but
just get to their drive-through, call it in. They still got curbside. Just go by and support them.
And tell them Side Draft sent you. Okay, so after Homestead was very wild. Barely got any green flag laps in, but this one was a little bit more tame.
Yeah, what it means cautious, like Homestead, like the drivers went back and did some testing and got a little better, and everything went a little smoother.
So in iRacing, you can do testing. It's not banned on iRacing, thank the Lord, because
you can run thousands of hours if you want to.
Yes, you can. Okay, so first up we have the last chance qualifier. Which was won by Alex LeBay in the 90, and then Anthony Alfredo was right behind him. Then Ty Majeski, the king of iRacing,
yep,
and then Ruben Garcia Jr. From ARCA, I believe.
Yeah, congratulations to them for racing their way in. I know Justin Allgaier, he got wrecked and they didn't have cautions during the qualifier, so he wasn't able to proceed further.
Yeah, so not very good for some of the drivers that was in Homestead, such as Allgaier and Briscoe, and I believe Justin Haley missed out yet again.
Yeah, he's all got involved in a little crash.
So William Byron would get the pole. Dale Earnhardt Jr. would be the outside pole. Early on, William Byron was very strong.
They kind of got to a rough start because really the race started before they start their engines and all. I mean, it's just kind of a weird start.
Yeah, kind of a delayed start. The race officially started on lap 2.
Yeah.
The pace car was already in the pit lane. I guess they told everyone to do another lap.
Probably so.
So that's one lap that the guy finished in second. I believe Garrett Smithley. One more lap he could have had.
Yep, possibility.
And then so William Byron would lead. John Hunter Nemechek, he would just pass Dale Earnhardt Jr., pass everyone, get close to William Byron there.
Yes, he's doing a really great job coming through the field there, just racing William there and trying to get the lead.
And we'd go a couple laps with no caution. We as soon as we went to commercial, we'd have a big crash which involved Ryan Blaney and Kyle Busch, many others. We don't really get a full list of who's in it, but those two were the ones that caused the big wreck, but no caution.
I'm not sure why there was no caution right there because they were both stuck on the track, and Blaney's car, he was just up in the air. I mean, he was just, the whole front end's gone. Even Kyle Busch, but I think Kyle Busch went on. Now Blaney went to the pits. That's why he ended up being like 2 laps down.
Yeah, because in iRacing, you hold the escape button and poof to pit road. So maybe that was why, but it seemed like there's still a bunch of cars scattered on the track. So John Hunter Nemechek would take the lead during commercial. William Byron and Ryan Preece would be battling out for second, and then Byron would take the lead back from John Hunter Nemechek. So it seemed like Byron just had a car that could do whatever.
Yeah, he was really showing that he done his skills on iRacing and really showed it off.
Yeah,
I believe he was a little embarrassed last week in Homestead. Led most of the race and then lost it. So here he is trying again.
Yeah, I know the meme, William Byron's career started on a computer. Yeah, so that's what William Byron's best known for is iRacing.
His career's going back to the computer. So.
Yeah. It's a book. There's one cover, here's the other one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's wanting to show everybody that he's still on top in terms of iRacing. I know Ty Majeski's the guy that they all say is the king, which he is. He won so many races on iRacing, so
most definitely.
So, and so next up would have a big caution. Austin Dillon, he would almost get in the wall, kind of get in the wall, which Christopher Bell's trying to make a pass on him, and he got tight. Slammed into the wall.
Yeah, he kind of slowed up a whole lot, and Christopher Bell had nowhere to go, and he kind of just spun there.
Yep, and that was a caution when a big pile up was not. So, but it is a simulation. It's run on a computer sometimes.
Yeah, so
sometimes cautions could be bugged and things like that. So,
Yeah, I just really hate it for Ryan Blaney because he never did recover from his 2 laps.
I feel like there should be a button that Fox should, hit to create a caution, or maybe some iRacing officials watching the race. That way, it's not.
It'd be pretty cool. It'd be like the real racing if you could hit a button.
Yeah.
Get the water bottle or something out and you get a caution for debris.
Or flip somebody off.
That'd be awesome.
So next up, let's see.
Yeah, some new ideas for iRacing right there.
Yep.
So
We're here giving you so many suggestions. Last week we said we want to be able to drive through the garage, go to Victory Lane.
I guess the drivers can talk to each other, so I guess they can just say what they mean.
Yeah. And so William Byron would lead off pit road after that caution. And then Parker Kligerman and Dale Jr., they would stalk William Byron on the next restart. No, not on Facebook or Twitter, but on the virtual racetrack. And then would have another caution. Anthony Alfredo would get clipped by Matt DiBenedetto, spun around. I don't think that was really anyone's fault. I think it maybe was net code or maybe just something
like that, but really violent crash again. Glad for the safer barriers and the walls and all the safety in these cars. Go a long way here.
Yeah, I hope that computer is okay. And then so that would use his one and only reset. They only had one reset, so everyone was kind of chill.
Yeah, at Homestead they had a couple, and here they didn't. So I think they kind of tried to manage their cars the best they could.
Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin, they would stay out, and so they tried to do this strategy, or I believe they took 2 tires.
They took 2 tires at that point.
And so that's...
It's good to try the strategy early on, see how the 2 tires react versus the 4 tires. I don't think it worked too good.
Now, it may not work here, but Bristol, that could be a way that, maybe learning stuff for Bristol.
Possibly.
If you get out there on older tires at Bristol, of course, newer tires are going to be better, but you can easily block people at Bristol. So
yeah, and Bristol's track position is everything.
Yeah, so maybe just learning some stuff for Bristol.
Yeah.
And so after this, William Byron will take the lead back on lap 48. Then Alex Bowman, he was speeding on pit road during that last pit stop. And
yes, iRacing does have pit road speeds. If you're speeding, it's even worse than what NASCAR does. So.
Yeah, I believe you get hold for 40 seconds while the green flag is...
Yeah, you serve your penalty when it goes green. You got to come back in and serve your 40 seconds, and it takes you a lot of laps.
But Alex Bowman did finish in the top 5 after all that.
Good job, Alex.
I don't know if the dogs took over and drove their
dogs that get out of my way, I'm driving for you. I'll show you how you get this black back.
And Ryan Preece, he would go to the lead on lap 54, but John Hunter Nemechek, he would take the lead right back from him on lap 60. So John Hunter Nemechek, he was pretty strong today.
Yes, I mean, he really did a great job up there battling for the lead most of the day. I mean, it's pretty awesome to see. He actually got his first Cup Series start here last year in the real world for David Reagan.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah.
Where we're talking about a simulation, and the last video we did of this has actually had more views than any of our real life Cup Series reviews. So that's insane to think about. So
yeah, we love the virtual world sometimes.
Yeah, and I enjoy my iRacing experience as well. Maybe not have the success as Ty Majeski or someone like that, but it is fun to do. Maybe we'll do some iRacing videos.
Possibility.
So Dale Jr. would have some damage. Lap 73 looked like he got tight and just
hit the wall.
And the new repave of Texas, that's especially on iRacing, it's really tough sometimes with that exit there.
Yeah, everybody's got the same setup, and the cars maybe handle different or something.
And that's one of the frustrating things on iRacing. The guy in front of you has the same equipment, and he's somehow faster than you, and you're trying as hard as you can. There's not much you can really do to change the car. You just know something's wrong with you.
Yeah. What am I doing wrong, y'all? I just ain't. I mean, a lot of it could be the entry going in, or you thought a response is, or whatever it is going through the turns. It could be, who knows what it could be.
Yeah, that's one of the most things that's given me iRacing depression, I guess you could call it that. It's like you'd be like 4 tenths off, and you got the same equipment, same setup. So yeah, that's one of those things. But at least that does say you don't have to look up anything about a setup, though.
Yep.
And then John Hunter Nemechek, he would almost spin coming to pit road. We would have green flag pit stops.
Yeah, even in Texas, in our racing world, it is still difficult to get on pit road. I mean, he was all squirrely, and I thought he was going to lose it, but he eventually saved it. And luckily, he wasn't speeding.
And LeBay would almost spin going into pit road. It's very tough pit road here to get onto.
Yeah, and it's like the cars when they're spinning, it's different when you're in the real world because you can feel it and you can try to control it. But here, you just trying to, the screen's going crazy and you're just trying to catch it.
Yep, but they all did a good job catching it.
Good job, guys.
And then would have a caution for Daniel Suarez. I believe this was about with like 16 to go. And a lot of damage to that car, but luckily he could reset.
Yes, so was that the point where he's trying to wreck somebody? Or
no, I believe that was the
later
next.
On. Okay.
But Dale Jr. was trying to do the strategy.
I mean, even on iRacing, you get strategy. It's going to come down to a fuel mileage race. I mean, Dale Jr.'s trying to stay out, trying to get the caution so he can get a better position. I mean, this is so insane.
And Dale Jr., after all that damage and after trying so hard to get that track position to work out or the pit strategy, he would come home in 6th. So, not the second place run he had last week, but Dale Jr. is starting to prove that he is one of the top iRacing guys out there.
Yeah, because Dale Jr., he uses strategy all the time. I mean, it's just so crazy. I mean, look at last week at Homestead. He's up there leading, probably due to some strategy. I don't know. But, here he is trying to stay out. And then, he tries to stay as long as he could. Then he comes into the pits, and then the caution comes out.
And then, after those pit stops, it'd be William Byron versus Timmy Hill on the front row. They would have a caution for Greg Biffle. Yes, the Biff.
The Biff.
The Biff is back. Biff
and Boyer.
Biff and Boyer got into it. And, Boyer called it like it was. What he said actually happened. Like Biffle was going down, Boyer was going up, and then...
it was actually like 3 wide there at that point.
They all did the hokey pokey and turned themselves around.
That's what it's all about.
But this was when Suarez tried to wreck Ty Dillon and he was parked.
Yep.
He failed to wreck Ty Dillon. He just really wrecked himself.
Yeah, if you want to wreck somebody, do it right.
Yeah. So, but
iRacing got some stiff rules. Sometimes you try to wreck somebody on purpose and you're out of there.
Yeah, and this was on live TV as well.
His controller disconnected.
His steering wheel disconnected. Those oof.
My internet glitched.
Which those are all excuses that you could use.
Yeah, I mean NASCAR. Just like, hey, I disconnected. The car's on its own. The dog was driving.
There's so many excuses here. The kids are driving, or well, Suarez I don't think has kids, but
no.
Denny Hamlin or Jimmy could use that excuse from time to time.
Possibility.
So then we would see a battle between William Byron and Timmy Hill. And so Timmy Hill would follow William Byron into the corner. It looked like William Byron was clipped the apron a little bit.
Yeah, got the apron, got him loose, and Timmy Hill's right there on his bumper. Gave him the bump and run. So good job, Timmy.
Yeah, and that got him to the lead. Then Ryan Preece would wreck. He would shoot down pit road. Almost wrecks everyone in this. I believe it was Kligerman and John Hunter Nemechek that caused this caution.
And if you're going to go to the grass right here in virtual world, it's good to go to the grass because it ain't going to tear that splitter up like it would in the real world. And he just kept it full throttle. I mean, it's an awesome save he did in the corner. He come off of the turn right there, and an awesome save not to hit the wall. And he was getting it right there.
Yeah, like Byron and Preece, they both went through the grass. So
I mean, if you're in a virtual world, you ain't really scared of the wall because it ain't gonna hurt that much when you hit it.
like you hit it in the virtual world, or like, let's reset.
Now when you get them some simulators, oh man,
Get somebody to just
punch you. Oh, we're thinking too hard now.
Get some grass from outside and just throw it at you.
Yeah, Michael Walter, that's a good idea. It's fine. So we go to the grass, throw the grass on.
Yep. I want to see that on the next...
Bristol. Ain't gonna grass, but...
Well, whenever we go to a race with grass again.
Maybe blow some smoke in his face or something.
Yeah, get the smoke machine or something. Yeah. Maybe that's a little bit too much immersion there.
Maybe so. We're just trying to lighten the mood a little bit.
So then it'd be Timmy Hill versus Garrett Smithley. Timmy Hill would hold him off. Ryan Priest would get to second there. And,
yeah, like Priest had a really fast car. He was really coming, getting a little closer to Timmy, but Timmy held him off at the end. So.
Yeah, and Ryan Priest was shooting through pit road, through the grass a minute ago.
He kept his own position. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, so congratulations to Timmy Hill on the win. It was a really awesome race. Really enjoyed it. I know it's not the real thing still, but I'm glad that we get to at least enjoy some sort of race.
Yeah, and check out the setup. You know, he ain't got the $40,000 setup. He's got the,
My setup.
Yeah, your setup, which is a lower funded setup, and he won the race, and so that's really great.
It gives iRacers like me some hope.
I can win a race.
I can beat people in $40,000 equipment.
But Timmy Hill, he's a great iRacer, race car driver. Just needs some luck on the sides once you get to the virtual world. I mean, not virtual, but the real world. I don't know which world I'm in now. So,
what world are we in? Because
I have no idea.
We're in the real world right now, but when this goes online, we'll be in the virtual world. So this is kind of like a hybrid, I guess.
Sort of.
But yeah, definitely a really great race. Probably a better race than real life, to be honest, because you get to see a lot of different strategies, and he was able to actually close in on the guy in front of you.
Yeah, it's really good job in NASCAR and Fox and everybody's putting together just some really great things they're doing just to keep fans occupied, I guess. But and plus help the drivers, they learn a little bit and have fun and just have a good old time.
Again, congratulations to Timmy Hill, and yes, we'll still be doing videos throughout this temporary hiatus of the real world, and so you can watch our videos every Wednesday and Saturday at 12 p.m. and then for as long as they're doing these iRacing videos or races, we'll be doing videos on those every Sunday.
Yeah, and please everybody be safe, be healthy, and we'll see you sometime.
We'll see you on the next video.